Oh, there's someone at the door. What the hell? A free Sega Mega Drive? I wonder who put this here. And why do I have it?
It's your 1K subscriber gift!
Oh no! Look everyone, it's the famous YouTuber Gogo Wombo.
It's me, the famous YouTuber, Gogo Wombo. You are gonna make a fucking video on this fucking thing, because if you don't make a fucking video on the fucking Mega Drive, I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna fuck you fuck shit fucking fuck you fuck you fuck.
This is a family-friendly channel, what are you doing?
Ah, my bad. But still, you're going to make it!
Well then, looks like I have to make a video on this Sega Mega Drive or he will kill me and my family. So, a bit of context. Way back in June of this year, my mentally sound friend Gogo Wombo sent me a message.
I'll gift you my Mega Drive if you can reach 1K by Christmas. 100%.
And I humbly accepted this challenge. However, part of me was merely joking. I didn't think I would really achieve it. As the year went on, I just kept producing videos every month on average. And while some did garner more attention than I thought, reaching 1,000 subscribers seemed out of my reach. As November ended, I had humbly accepted that I had failed this challenge that was set before me. Surely I couldn't gain an extra 400 something subscribers in just a month. So because of my most recent video gaining a little bit of support, I actually managed to reach it. But seriously, thank you all for helping me reach this milestone. It's awesome. 1,000 may not seem like a lot, but to me, it's like a whole ass stadium. And of course, Gogo, the madman, is a man of his word, because I have this. We have a Sega Mega Drive. Specifically, a PAL Model 2 Mega Drive. It also came bundled with 3 cartridges, a composite cable, a 3-button controller, and a giant wall adapter. At first, I was a bit of a cliche and said, wow, this thing is a lot smaller than I thought. But in comparison to my other retro consoles, it's around a similar size. But I like the small size of the Model 2. It fits perfectly with the other consoles, but design-wise, I prefer the Model 1, as I feel it has a bit more character to it. But I feel you could say the same for a lot of console redesigns. The fat PS3 may be chunky, but just look at this beast! The second version of a console is supposed to be a bit more stripped down, to bring costs down, while still keeping some of the original design intact. Oh, right. Next we have the cartridges. I have Sonic 1 and 3 and an EverDrive. What EverDrive exactly? Not 100% sure. Using Google Lens sent me to this subreddit, where one person claimed it may be a knockoff from AliExpress. But as long as it works without any issues, then it's all good. Composite hookup, which will be fed into my Sony Trinitron. And finally, the largest wall adapter I've owned, perhaps? Well, I still have one that takes the cake. Now, I'll mainly be showing the Mega Drive playing games from the EverDrive flash cart, but if you're curious about Sonic 1 and 3, then I'll briefly show them to start. Sonic 1 came in its original box, without a manual, and it's, well, Sonic 1. We all know it, and we've all seen it, so I won't touch on this for too long. But the main thing that sticks out is that it's playing on a PAL console, which means it runs at 50 Hz. This makes the game itself run slower, which I don't mind too much, but the music also runs slower compared to 60 Hz. Take a listen. Honestly, this kind of ruins the game for me, so... Sonic 3! Not Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic 3, you know that Sonic 3? Also came in the original box, but still no manual. Now thankfully, the music runs at the correct speed. Again, take a listen. However, the game still runs a bit slower. Again, I don't mind that too much. Overall, it's Sonic 3. What more do I need to say other than it isn't Sonic 3 and Knuckles? So let's take a look at the EverDrive flash cart. It's shaped like a standard Mega Drive cartridge, but has a Sega logo on it. Are they allowed to do that? There's an SMS pause button, which would be for pausing Sega Master System games, as it had a pause button on the console itself and not the controller. Also, the Mega Drive is backwards compatible if you had the Master System Converter 1 or 2, the Power Base Converter as it's known in America, and the Mega Adapter as it's known in Japan. And next to that button we have an SD card slot containing a 32GB card. Damn, I wonder how much storage is used up. Let's get the EverDrive going then. Here we have the main menu containing a handful of options. Play game launches the last game that was played, very convenient. Options has some options to toggle. Hard reset, Jenny 3 mode or Genny 3 mode, not sure how to pronounce that. SRAM auto backup saves your game progress onto the SD card rather than relying on a battery save backup. And region free, which is pretty self-explanatory. Cheats lets you give the game you're playing a hard time. Toolbox is just for updating the Mega Drive's firmware, loading saves, or just getting information from the thing. And select game is... oh no, so many folders! This EverDrive has every single Mega Drive game I could ever want. It contains several directories full of games. Kylem's Sega Genesis ROM collection, which is downloadable from archive.org, Master System ROMs, and Ultimate Sonic ROM Hack Collection. Now I spent some time exploring all of these directories, starting with the one belonging to Kylem. And this is when I discovered what I believe is to be a limitation. I was browsing the directory when I came across the classic Sonic games, but only one was on there, Sonic & Knuckles Blue Sphere. So I inserted the card into my laptop with the intent to add those missing games, but I browsed the directory on the laptop and found the Sonic games, and turns out they are all on there! The EverDrive reported that there were 512 ROMs in the Kylem directory, but Windows reported 700. The limit may be 512 ROMs per folder, so I organised them all into alphabetical folders, since at most they would hold over 30 ROMs, and this worked perfectly. Now, I'm going to go through the games I found myself playing the most. The first one being called 16-Bit Rhythm Land. It's actually not that old, being released in 2019 by developer Columbus Circle. It starts with a message telling me to not play for 24 hours straight, but I make my own decisions. The game gives you 3 options: Rhythm Game, Music Room, where you can listen to the game's music, which slaps by the way, and Credits. We have 4 game modes: Running Girl, Music Baseball, Melodian Shield, and Earth Crisis. Let's start with Running Girl. Pick a song, pick easy or hard, press A to jump over the obstacles moving towards you in time with the music. It's difficult either way, but super rewarding. Next, Music Baseball. Pick a song, pick easy or hard, and press A to hit the baseball in time with the music. Next, Melodian Shield. Pick a song, pick easy or hard, press A, B or C to deflect the projectiles coming towards you in time with the music. This is probably my favourite so far. Final game, Earth Crisis. Pick a song. Yeah, okay, you get it. Fire a beam with the A button to destroy a vertical row of bats, while making sure you don't fire underneath these things. In my opinion, this is the hardest game, but still fun. All of these games are fun, well designed, and have awesome music on top of it all. If you enjoy rhythm games, I would recommend giving this game a try, if you haven't done so. The next game I played a lot was Comix Zone, coming out in 1995 and being developed by Sega Technical Institute. It's a beat 'em up game that takes place inside a comic. Also, it has one of the coolest intros I've seen for a Mega Drive game. It's 3D everyone, welcome to the future! What I like is that the comic style factors into the gameplay itself, with the enemies being drawn to life, locations being titles, dialogue being shown as speech bubbles, and your own character getting crossed out if he dies. That is great. You move from each comic strip by literally swinging across or downwards. Items can be picked up off the floor, and you can store 3 at once. Now, despite playing this game a lot, I am still no good at it, so I play it more like a high score based game and just see how far I can get. However, it's still a really unique beat 'em up and probably one of the most underrated Mega Drive games. While I may not have experienced all of this game, what I have was very, very good. Another game I played quite a bit was Rise Star. It also came out in 1995 and was developed by Sonic team members. I think. It's a 2D platformer that isn't unlike Sonic the Hedgehog, but rather with its own creative liberties. You control the titular character with a very simple control scheme. You can move, press A or C to jump, and B to grab, and that's it. Despite it being a simple control scheme, it excels at making a lot of use out of it. You can grab enemies to defeat them, grab to reach areas you couldn't reach otherwise, and even hang from enemies. It also shares some similarities to Sonic. Some of the graphics are similar. Rise Star even has an idle animation. Oh wait, sorry, lots of idle animations, and the game as a whole sort of feels like a slower paced Sonic game, where you spend more time exploring a level rather than breaking the speed barrier. It's another really fun game that you should try. Like, right now. I know I've been talking about nothing but Mega Drive games so far, but there is a Master System game I've been playing a fair bit, and that's Sonic Blast, released in 1996 for the Game Gear and ported to the Master System by a company called Tectoy. It's another
awesome
2D platformer in the Sonic franchise, and for a Master System game, the graphics are
really polished.
I mean, we're looking at pre-rendered graphics on an 8-bit console. What an absolute
Technological achievement.
The game is very
Fast-paced.
and contains 5 zones with 3 acts each. 3 acts is a
Good amount.
You fight a boss on every 3rd act, and they are all
Well designed.
You can even play as Knuckles, which made this game the only way to play as him on the Game Gear and Master System at the time. The music also
Lives up to the Sonic tradition of having great music.
So yeah, I'd say give this game a shot if you like.
The joke is old now. Now do not play this game, it's not very good. I only played it to point and laugh at it.
Moving on. Now, I have time to show one more game that I've been playing on this thing a lot, and it's Sonic Boom. Yeah, not that Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, you know, the Sonic Boom. And let me tell you, this game is one hell of a doozy. I could talk about it, but I'll just let you all witness what I went through. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm turning this thing off now. I mean, I mean, let's stop playing for now and be grateful I have a Sega Mega Drive in my collection. Now, let's just hope Gogo is satisfied with this video. Okay, I have now made the video that you requested out of me.
Thank you.
Please can you leave this premises?